Today we have some new bosses to try and kill, and that feels pretty good to me because I just enjoy killing things. We're going to start by gathering up some valuable iron and turning that into upgrades. I also now look like a skeleton. That's not entirely relevant, it just looks cool. And with the first 5 pieces of iron, we're going to get hostile proximity meter. Basically, I just need to know how long I can screw around for before it's going to be a problem. If only you could get one of those for real life. Found my next bit of iron already though, so that's a pretty good start. I'm also playing with repellent instead of shield today, that way I can delay the next wave of idiots if I want to. But also, before getting too carried away on upgrades, I want to see what kind of powers I can find so I can know how to build my little setup. Not a lot of iron in this direction so far, but I also started in really bad material. It's really hard to dig through. Well, it's nothing a little bit of extra iron won't accommodate. So next for upgrades, I think I'm going to start with some extra drilling power. Just because the early waves of idiots are so weak anyway that I'm not really going to need any better weapons to fight them, but I will need more iron eventually to get better weapons. And I just wanted to sink a shaft real quick before the wave starts, just in case I happen to get lucky. Spoiler alert, I didn't, but we can start our battle now. It's such a feeble little laser to start, but that's it. Now we're going to fan out to either side. We'll go a little bit quicker doing this, looking for any iron that might be hiding out in these spots. And this is the good stuff we're digging through. It goes super quick. There's some iron. I think I'm going to upgrade my movement speed next. This is already driving me nuts and I've only been playing for 30 seconds. It's not super quick yet, but it's a lot quicker than it was, and that just feels good. I got that mostly gathered up. I'm going to drill through the super hard stuff because I'm stupid, but we're going to explore to the left. We're never that far away from iron in this game. You just got to have faith. Okay, before letting this next wave start, I just wanted to gather at least a few triangles because those are going to be helpful eventually. Next, I'm going to upgrade the power of my laser. With 5 points left over, it's tempted to do just a little more, but I'm going to get extra carry strength. And then I'm going to wait for the idiots to arrive, but my laser is thicker now. And the last time the first idiot came from the right, so I'm assuming they're going to come from the left this time in some kind of clever pattern. Okay, I popped him like a grape, and I'm pretty sure the next one's going to come from the sky. That's fun. Got him. And this is pretty much going to be my mining strategy for now, very lazily looking for the easiest deposits. Wouldn't mind also, okay, we're into a new layer of stuff, but we will get bigger deposits down here. It's always that debate of whether to go straight down to harder material or not, because you will find more stuff right away. I do have more carrying capacity, so this won't be that bad. 5 at a time is going to add up quick. I'm also going to use that, and that's going to stall the enemies for a little while, the little yellow meter in the lower left. That's basically a delay for how much longer it's going to take, and I think we got our first power next to an iron deposit, so this is good. We'll figure out what our new power is, and hopefully that's going to help. Okay, I'm going to buy the teleporter. I don't really remember how to use this, and I screw it up a lot. I remember that much. It won't be that helpful yet, but eventually it will be. So I'm just going to go through, since this is easy digging anyway, let's just push down here and need the teleporter right here. And that'll all work itself out eventually. For now, I'm going to take this back to the surface. And using all that money, I'm going to buy a faster laser speed. Now this thing moves quicker, so I need to worry less about the idiots. And we got the popcorn coming in. The laser's strong enough that they pop pretty much right away now, so we'll go ahead and kill him. And we need to remember to use our teleporter. How do we use this? Okay, perfect. Straight to the bottom. The bottom is where I dwell. We're hopefully going to get a nice big deposit of iron. We're going to carry this up and probably get either carry strength or mining speed. Okay, I can use a teleporter to go back up, but I can't bring anything with me. But that's important anyway, because that's still very quick. I really should use that to my advantage, that before the wave starts, I can go straight to the bottom, find some more iron, then teleport back to the top real quick. Even this, just as I carry this all to the top, it all gets done, and we just go straight back down and grab the next bunch. I'm actually going to get super rich doing this, so I'm very excited for our laser by the end of this. Okay, now that we got all that value, we're going to get maybe more mining power, because that's getting harder, and more movement speed. Our laser is more than strong enough to deal with all the idiots for now, and there's some iron very close to the surface, and some triangles. This is very good. I do need to keep upgrading my laser though, that way by the time a boss shows up, we can absolutely evaporate it. But I think we got a pretty good start to do so. Okay, I'm going to kill you first because you're a bigger problem. You guys won't make it here for a second. I do want more laser power pretty soon though. And we're done that, so we're going to teleport straight to the bottom. And I'm actually going to push down just a little more in case there's another colossal deposit right here, because I can use my teleporter to come back to it. There is water right there, but this is really easy digging. If we hit a deposit here, this will be a big one that's going to be very easy for us to access. Well, it was a pretty big deposit. Going to grab the teleporter and bring it down here and leave it somewhere here. So we can just do this. Bring it to the surface, teleport down, bring it to the surface, teleport down real quick, and there should be another big deposit right there somewhere in that soft dirt. I'm also going to use my repellent right now. That's going to give us an extra delay and extra carry strength. That way when I go back down, I can carry more back up. So we can carry a large amount now. I don't know how big that is. I can't count that high, but feel free to count for yourselves. And one of my pieces of iron got caught, so we lost that along the way, and it's raining, like a nice acid rain. Don't know if we're going to have enough for more power on our thing yet. Not quite, so straight to the bottom. And then I'm just going to go exploring. As long as we got soft dirt to go through, I might as well be going through it a little bit because there's got to be iron out here somewhere. Well, at the very least, we did find a new power. This might be a good one too, so we need to get that to the surface. Hopefully this is a scanner that can help me find stuff. We have a lift and a stun laser. I guess a lift would be pretty helpful now, considering the combination of things we have. The lift hasn't made it this deep yet, but it'll get here. I'm going to push down a little bit more because we're into a new zone of still soft dirt, so there might be a colossal iron deposit here. No iron deposit yet. This is a high risk, high reward strategy right now. Okay, we found stuff that's not iron, so let's push up right here. Iron deposits are pretty big by this depth, so you don't need to go every 2 rows. But the lift has made it, which is good, because now instead of carrying everything to the top, I can just go like that. And then it's going to carry itself to the top. It's supposed to. Maybe it's got to finish its journey first. Okay, but right now I'm just going to go to the top. There goes one of the things coming to collect it. I do have an extra $10, so I'm going to spend that on an even faster laser. That's just going to help me, once I kill an enemy, move on to the next enemy super quick. Because we're starting to get the sludgy guys. They should die pretty quick, and they shouldn't involve a lot of movement, but enemies are going to get pretty hard pretty quick. I melted one of them. This guy's about going to reach my thing, but I don't know if he's going to get a hit off on it. The lift should slowly be bringing stuff up to the surface. I'm just going to explore right here in case there's some easy surface iron to bolster my numbers. Okay, I did find some right here. I can just carry this straight to the surface without the lift. It'll be quick and easy. Okay, I'm also going to spend a little bit of money upgrading the lift at this point. That way it's going to move stuff quicker. Because this can really be super efficient if that lift gets itself going quickly. I think I found some more iron that was hiding right here. It's really quick and easy to grab these surface level deposits. And then I'm going to do some exploring over here where I found this guy, which I'm pretty sure is a grower. I dropped that on materials and it finds more or something. I can never really remember how it works. And since I found this kind of late, I don't think it's going to be much benefit to us. Okay, I just finished a wave. I screwed up the recording so you didn't see it, but my super upgraded laser has melted them. And I've also found a large iron deposit sitting right down here at the bottom of the lift, so it's going to be really big. It's also going to take a second to mine through, so I'm going to need to upgrade my mining power pretty soon. But for now, we're going to go ahead and dump this all over here for the lift to hopefully take. Because then at least in the background, all this stuff is making its way to the surface, and then I can go up a little bit to where I can mine a little bit easier. And I just need to keep my eye out for softer ground, that way I can mine through it extra quick with this kind of weak drill. Okay, I got some iron pretty close to the surface. I kind of mined it in a stupid way, so it's probably mostly going to fall. I think I can hit my repellent though, so that's going to hold off the idiots. Okay, I'm going to buy more mining power, and pretty soon we're going to buy more speed or carry power. But my drill is strong enough to pretty easily go through this kind of stuff, so we're going to wander over here. There's some more iron already. This was a nice big deposit, like it's so big I can't even carry it with my current capacity. It's like not even going to fit in here. Like these are all going to push themselves out, so leave them there. And I think I just found another power. Didn't even know I could find this many, but I'll take it. And of course I found more iron. This is kind of getting ridiculous at this point. I'm actually going to clear this a little more room like that. This elevator's going to have its work cut out for it. I had to kind of work my way around the logjam of valuables there. It's going to be a fun round. Straight to the top with what's hopefully a scanner. Yep, it's a probe, so now we can find all the iron much easier. But before doing anything, I'm going to maybe install an additional lifting orb. I'm also going to improve my probe just a little bit. And then I'm going to give myself more movement speed because I don't think I need to upgrade my laser just yet. And this is why, because those guys pop within about a second. The laser's quick enough I can get to the bird before too much damage happens. We'll take a little bit of damage here, but we've got lots of triangles to repair this thing. I'm going to spend $1 so we can see the dome's health now. And this would repair, yeah, that. Now look how quick we are. Just gotta mine the rest of this out. We might send a scan out from over here. F to scan. There's something right there, but it's just gonna be water. Okay, I'm gonna scoot down just a little bit and go in here. And I'm gonna do a scan somewhere in here because if there's an iron deposit, it'll be close to the lift and it should be colossal. So scan that. There's iron over there. At least I think that's iron. No? Oh, yeah, it's iron. It's also one of the exit portal things. Gonna have to start carrying this up just a little so we can fit it all against the lift. Speaking of the lift, let's push down just a little bit further here because we're starting to hit the bedrocky stuff. Okay, I found some triangles here. I was hoping for iron. Iron's what we want because iron's where the upgrades come from. Got it. Might need to upgrade that lift because there is a lot of beautiful iron I'd rather have at the surface than sitting down here, but at the same time I'm just glad I don't have to carry it all myself. Okay, gonna teleport back to the surface and see what upgrades we can afford. $27? We really are getting rich. Okay, I'm going to get an extra more powerful laser, which by itself was really expensive, but look at it now. Even the turret of it is colossal. All right, idiots, let's do this. So that's even slowing him down. That melted him. That's absolutely melting him. The bird should melt like instantly. And these guys also pretty instantly. I like disintegrating creatures. I'm also going to replenish my scan, and we're going back to the bottom. I want to do a scan over here. There's iron over there. And this will be another nice big deposit, which will also help get us some more max level upgrades. Okay, got all those resources to the lift at least. The lift will slowly work away at my giant mess, and we're going to do a little scan over here because I know there's iron out here somewhere. And I'm just basing that on the fact that, look how big of an empty space it is. And it's actually still a really big deposit despite it being in purple dirt anyway. I also might have forgot that I had more repellent I could use to slow this wave down. I guess I still could if I really wanted to. And that might be worth it. This whole lift is turning into iron at this point. So you know what? I'm teleported back to the surface. I'm going to repel the idiots for a second. We're going to recharge my scan. And I've got $22, so I'm going to spend that on probably more movement speed for my super laser. Then I might do another scan with my laser. I got to do it somewhere maybe over... Down here has good potential for having a big old deposit of something or other. There's water, and apparently there's no iron here. So I'm just going to push down a little bit deeper beside the lift to see exactly how deep we can go, because there could be some more nice iron deposits here. Okay, the lift is slowing down a little bit, so I'm actually going to spend a little bit more money making it a little stronger again. Well, it's moving. It's just got a lot of stuff it has to move. Do we think there's perhaps a little iron deposit over here since I have a few seconds before the wave starts? There's got to be one somewhere here. Okay, there's a few, I think, iron deposits. Yep, sure are. The next wave is about to start, but I'm going to have a super laser to deal with them, so I can be just a touch late, potentially. Oh, you know what? I still made it on time. We're perfectly fine. And I think it just upgraded its movement speed, too. I can't even remember. We've just been upgrading everything because we've been so rich. And we're getting the bombarding things, but we should be able to kill those really quickly. And that's the end of the wave, just like that. The dome's getting a little bit beat up. We'll maybe repair that now, you know, just in case we don't get a chance to come back. We get a damage reduction out of this too if we want, might as well. I'm also going to buy more speed, just so we can move around that much quicker. When you're this quick, you hardly even need the teleporter. We just keep adding gold to our super lift. And we have another big dark spot down over here, so I'm going to go down here, and actually it's not as big as I thought. I'm actually at the point where like a lot of the value of the entire map might be sitting on the lift. So I'm going to go ahead and go down and grab a little bite and help bring it to the top. I mean, to be perfectly fair, I do have $45 in value right now. So I'm going to buy the laser splitter, and then I'm going to buy the max lever drill. And now I've got two super lasers, so I can fire both sides at once if I want to, or if there's something directly above, it gets double lasered. Okay, so I currently have $1 to my name. I just wanted to go take a quick assessment of what I have left sitting on the lift. Oh, the elevators have actually been working pretty quick to clear all that up. Think I found another little iron deposit, not the biggest in the world, but every bit of value is going to help. I actually think I've gotten all the iron on the map at this point. If there's anything left, it can't be a huge deposit because I've gone through and scanned all of the big dark spots, and there's a few smaller dark spots left, but I really don't think there's any iron hiding in that. So now we're just waiting for some kind of boss to show up. Until then, we'll just continue on murdering things, unless these guys are the boss. But I kind of doubt it. They don't seem like bosses. They just seem like little weirdos. But nothing can hide forever. Not when we have lasers this big. I spent this entire round hopelessly searching for iron, and I found one single one on my iron plant. I really just want some more enemies to kill. I haven't even seen any of the big guys yet. Oh, this is new. Are you a boss? I'm gonna evaporate you. Hold still. Got him. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he teleports. Did I get him? Are there multiples? I don't know what that is. So that wasn't that hard to kill. I don't know if that was the boss or not, but it did teleport quickly. Ooh, piece of iron, which is exactly what I need to get the swivel head upgrade. That basically just means when I miss with my laser, which I often do, it'll auto-correct just a little bit. It's basically aim assist. And the very next wave, the swivel head laser is already paying for itself because it's aiming for me. I actually like this upgrade. That was it? Where's all the bosses? Maybe they don't really have bosses. I never confirmed that. Okay, this time we'll see what we get for enemies. We'll see there's a lot of birds so far. It's a very bird-heavy day. Ooh, the swivel works so good for the popcorns. It just finds them everywhere. Oh, it's one of these guys again. Okay, I think I got him. Oh, right. Well, we got a max-powered laser that destroys everything. Plus, it mined every piece of iron on the map, so I'm content with that.